Well, students head back to class August 2nd in the largest school district in Georgia. We're talking about Gwinnett County Public School District, and I recently caught up with Superintendent Dr. Calvin J. Watts ahead of back to school with a look at the changes and security measures in place this year.
Dr. Watts, how are you feeling ahead of the start of school? Good morning to you.
And good morning to you, Alyse. Thank you. I am feeling incredibly inspired and hopeful for the 23-24 academic year. Thank you for asking.
Let's dive into one of the big goals for this year, the many goals, and that's increasing graduation rates among students. So tell me what the plan is for that.
Well, the plan is certainly focused. And what do we mean by that? We have an actual initiative that we've begun based on our Portrait of a Graduate initiative that began a year and a half ago. And that process, Alyse, involved 160 individuals within the community. That was teachers, faith-based leaders, elected officials, students, and staff who were working together on a Zoom call, multiple Zoom calls. And the goal was to create those competencies, those skills that our families, our teachers, would expect from their child in order for them to be successful upon graduation. And that was our Portrait of a Graduate. We've now extended that opportunity to our graduation initiative. And that is where I will be focusing on not just the start of school, but focusing on those milestones along the way. This is a sprint and a marathon in public education.
Let's switch gears, Dr. Watts, and talk about school safety, school security, obviously something that's on the forefront of many parents' minds. And I know that on your mind as well.
Well, I'll say this, Alyse, as a parent, and I'm a parent of a former Gwinnett County Public School student, and safety, and I empathize and certainly want to reassure our parents and our families, as well as our students, that school still is and really has always been, generally speaking, the safest place for our young people. Now, I do know that everyone knows where they were three years ago, and during post-COVID, we've been experiencing some major setbacks with regard to social emotional health and wellness, and therefore we've taken a proactive approach to increase our counselors, the number of counselors who are supporting our youth, creating a focused effort in our blueprint for the future, our strategic plan to center wellness and a supportive community. We know the data shows that there were challenges that we face. I accept that. Except what I do not accept is status quo. We've responded to that. We've made sure that our schools are safer by making sure that each school has a vestibule, that space that our students or staff or families who come to our schools must remain. If they're checking out a child, they must remain so they don't have unfettered access to the school or any other student or staff member. We've certainly created opportunities for our school resource officers to increase from 92 to 113 to make sure that while we don't want to have a police force, certainly within our schools, we want to make sure that we have a presence of individuals who are going to help hold others accountable should something arise or should that need occur.
Dr. Watts, if you'll just leave us with some words of encouragement, get us pumped up, get students and their parents excited about back to school that's happening on Tuesday.
Well, August 2nd, we are open for inspiration. And what does that mean? That means our students are coming to us with open arms, and our teachers are prepared. I've seen classrooms. I've seen the brightness. I feel the energy. If I were a student, I would be ready to go today. In fact, I'd probably be camping out on any one of our schools. I know that's I'm not suggesting that any of our students do that, but that's how exciting that back to school is supposed to be. And so we welcome 183,000+ students on August 2nd. And I look forward to engaging with you, with our families, with our staff and our principals who are all working hard and smart to be ready for our students for the 23-24 academic year. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Dr. Calvin J. Watts, Gwinnett County Public Schools. Thank you so much for taking the time to check in with us. Wishing you the very best as we kick off a new school year. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate your having me.
And for more back to school information, including return dates, you can head to our website, fox5atlanta.com. There's a whole section with all the information that you need.